Hello and welcome to Living in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm Evan Deal with the Lead Icon team in eXp Realty, and today I am coming to you from Pendleton, Indiana. Pendleton is a small town to the northeast of Indianapolis, way up in the corner along I-69, but just because it's small doesn't mean there's not a lot of reasons to live here. Let's take a look together right now. So normally on this channel, I like to cover a lot of the bigger cities around Indianapolis and Indianapolis itself, right? We've talked about Noblesville, we've talked about Fishers and Carmel and Brownsburg and Greenwood, but today I'm coming to you from Pendleton, Indiana. And Pendleton is a rapidly growing city in Madison County. It's a little different from what we normally cover. I'll take you to Marion County, Hamilton County, Johnson County. But today we are further northeast. We're actually, the closest major city is Anderson. We're also situated between Noblesville and Fishers as well. So if you're kind of trying to position yourself, think about that northeast corridor along I-69. So why am I here? Well, first of all, take a look behind me. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm actually in Pendleton Falls Park right now, which is the major park here in Pendleton, and it's absolutely beautiful. This gorgeous creek running along it. There's bridges, there's walking trails, and I've actually seen a ton of people out and about across Pendleton today. But let's get back to the point at hand. Why am I here? It's because I talk to a lot of people who are looking for that small town feel, but they don't want to be too far out. So Indiana is littered with small towns. I'm from one. I'm from Brazil, Indiana, which is out on the west, just 25 minutes away from the Illinois border. But if you're looking around Indianapolis, there are a lot of great options. And in case you can't tell, Pendleton is one of those amazing options. So Pendleton in 2020 had a population of around 4,800 people. And as of 2025, the estimates are more like 6,500 people. So it's growing very rapidly year over year. And the reason is because it's such a nice place to live. In fact, not only is the population growing, there are new builds going up, which we cover on this channel, and the median home price is increasing year over year. It's around $350,000 now, which for small town Indiana is a big deal. But because of the proximity of this small town to some of the larger cities in the area, like I mentioned, Fishers, Noblesville, Anderson, you're seeing a higher median home price. So what's in Pendleton? Well, one of the major things here, actually on the outskirts of town, is a huge prison complex. And this is a big source of employment for the area, but it's also a source of some of the population. But it's located right where you're turning between Pendleton and Greenfield. You take that northeast corridor where you go McCordsville, Fortville, Ingalls, and then that's where that prison area is going to be, just off the highway. So that is one big area, but that's not the core of Pendleton, right? The core is really amazing small town living and some beautiful, beautiful nature. So Pendleton has a very historic downtown. You go into a lot of areas like Fishers. You're not going to have a small town historic feel. It's a big city. It's 100,000 plus people. If you want that true Indiana, like small town vibe, that is downtown Pendleton. But Pendleton is not limited to just the historic feel. That's where some of the small towns in Indiana start to falter, where they don't have anything new coming in. That's not true around here. Like I said, the population is growing significantly. So with that, you see new businesses start to pop up. You see chains start to pop up. And where you start seeing chain restaurants come in, there's population growth, because they're looking for, additional economic opportunity. So you got, car parts places and gas stations and Pizza Huts and whatever you want. Just like I mentioned with Noblesville before, which is at a different scale because you're talking about 70,000 plus people, there's a great mix of old and new in Pendleton. There's the old, historic, small town charm that makes Pendleton what it is. But in addition to that, you have the growing, burgeoning economic development of the area. It's one of, if not the fastest growing small town in the area. We've talked about Cicero on this channel before. And while Cicero is growing, it's not growing at the same rate as Pendleton. even though it's on Morse Reservoir. A lot of that population growth is in Fishers, is in Noblesville. But up here, you don't see as much in Anderson, but you see a ton, percentage-wise, in Pendleton right now. So what else is it like to live in Pendleton? The schools here are ranked in the top third across all of Indiana. So there's good nature, there's good education, there's a mix of old and new, there's population growth, economic development. What is the reason you would move here? I would say people are moving here, so there's more opportunity. There is great small town feel, and that's not gonna change anytime soon. This is not going to 20, 25,000 people overnight. We're not in Westfield here. It is growing, but it's growing at a measured pace where you get that opportunity without it overwhelming, the local culture where it's turning into a big city overnight. But you have convenient location. You can pop right on and off of I-69, easy to get down to 465 or up to northern Indiana, whatever you're looking for when you're traveling. We're about 40-ish minutes from downtown Indianapolis. My recommendation for Pendleton is that it's a really nice small town. Look, I'm from a small town. It's a little bit bigger than Pendleton, where I'm from. Pendleton Heights is in the same class as my high school, I think, in like athletics and any competitions, music competitions. Pendleton Heights is a well-regarded school in general. So there's really just a lot to like here. If you like small town living, but you don't want to be too far away from the city and the big things that bigger cities offer, whether that bigger city is Fishers, Noblesville, or Indianapolis itself, you can't really do wrong in Pendleton. There's options on the housing market, both brand new, which we cover on this channel, and existing options as well. So no matter what your budget is, you're gonna have something available to you in Pendleton. If you want land to build on, there's land. If you want, a fixer-upper, you would not believe the amount of construction going on in the downtown areas of Pendleton right now as homes are being refurbished there. There's a lot to like here, and there's a lot going on. If you're looking for a ton of chain options, if you're looking for a ton of nightlife, this is not gonna be a place. It's good small town living. You're gonna get some peace and quiet out here, great nature, creeks, a place to walk the dog, and a lot of opportunity. So with that, this is Pendleton. Tell me what you think below. I wanna hear what you think of small town Indiana. What's another small town I should go to? I'm from a small town and I love small towns. So let me know below. And while you're there, hit the like button. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you're kept in the loop on everything in and around Indianapolis, the Circle City that we love and call home. With that, I'm Evan Deal with the Lead Icon team in eXp Realty. And if you're looking to move to the area, all my contact information is right below this video. I'd love to talk to you. We'll see you in the next one.